Welcome back. I am so excited. The latest issue of Make magazine is here. It was a labor of love to get this out, and I'd love to give you a little preview of it, a little glimpse inside, maybe some behind the scenes information. Let's check it out. The cover story, of course, is the Maker response to COVID-19. We'll get to that in a few minutes. Inside the magazine, there's a section that I always enjoy, and that is the reader input. People write into us all the time to share stories of when they built the things we shared. For example, somebody built the pizza oven that we shared in a previous issue, and they really enjoyed the results. Now, here's something a lot of you don't know. We get banned from prisons a lot, and sometimes we share those bannings because they're almost like a badge of honor. Usually it's something like if we shared a recipe for fermenting, alcohol of some kind, or in this case, I think we were banned for the previous issue on security, where we talked about how to lock down your IoT devices in your home, but for some reason that flagged the prison systems to ban that issue of the magazine from the prisons. It's always kind of fun to hear, kind of cute. I don't know. A section that I personally usually contribute to is Made on Earth. We have this fantastic spread of blacksmithing and fashion mashed together by Ellen Durkin. They are gorgeous. There's a whole section by Saul Griffith here, part of the ongoing series that Saul is sharing with us. Dr. Saul Griffith is giving us ways that we can help contribute to save the planet. It's kind of an overarching theme we've been publishing in the past few issues, and he's continuing with that series. I believe we have one more left in that series, and there's a lot of great information here for you to check out if you get the magazine. This spread here is especially fun. This is the Navajo Maker Faire. Keith Hammond visited, took lots of pictures, and got some fantastic stories from the Navajo Maker Faire. Be sure to check that out. Our feature section, of course, is the Maker response to COVID-19. And I'm not going to go into all of the stories here, but let's just say that this has been amazing. The makers have come from all over the planet and banded together and really done a world-changing amount of work. Infrastructure's failed and couldn't deliver masks and face shields and stuff like that, and makers have stepped up and delivered from maker spaces in schools and their homes to produce things such as, masks and face shields and cloth masks and even some ventilators in this case. So we have a whole spread on that, but this was especially difficult for us because right now this magazine is out and we're still in the middle of all this. We're still seeing stuff being made and distributed. So it had to be something that we were updating constantly and trying to get done and trying to get written and trying to get published. But we also knew the moment that it was published, some of it was going to lag behind the real world numbers. For example, I think we talk about 2 million units of personal protective equipment shipped in the magazine. And now we're seeing numbers like something like 5 million units have been delivered to people who need it by makers. That's incredible. But this section sheds light on the people behind the stories, the things they're making, how it came to pass. Just an incredible amount of work went into this, and we hope you enjoy it. So moving beyond that spread on the COVID-19 response specifically, we have tips and tricks for how to homeschool. We have tips and tricks for how to do live streaming from your home, because that is really big right now, and we wanted to get those tips in people's hands. And of course, every Make magazine has a huge section of projects. We have something like 39 projects in this issue. Things from like a timer for washing your hands that plays your favorite music to a simple boomerang you can make in a few minutes. There's quite a spread in here of different stuff. This little telephone that's on the cover here, this thing was so cool. We've got this broken down in here so you can see the guts and read the story, all kinds of stuff. Some reviews in the back that I had fun making. This story right here I found particularly interesting. It's from Tim Sway, and it is how you can do nice finishes in your wood out of things that are actually green and not horrible for the planet. Very important information, great article. Check it out. If you want to stay up to date on the stuff that we're covering, you should, of course, sign up for a membership. You get the full backlog of issues digitally, or, of course, subscribe if you want the paper version. And if you're looking specifically for COVID-19, we have up-to-date coverage on our blog at makezine.com. So that's this issue of Make Magazine. I hope you subscribe. Also, subscribe to this YouTube channel. We have a lot of fun stuff on the way, some new toys, tech, gear to check out, as well as the fun stuff we're doing with like the Family Maker Camp, which is activities for the kids and entertainment on that side too. Subscribe to this channel for all of your maker needs.